Well, we have an empty seat this morning, which means I have to fire Benjy. Well, Benjy, what do we do now? You've put me in that position again. You did it to me. You fuck. What do I do with you? Should I fire you? That's what you want, right? You don't want this job. You got other things on your mind. I don't know what to do with you. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me. I told you I don't have a problem with your work. You're fucking up in the stupidest way you can fuck up. All right. We're done with it. Robin, he won't leave.
I know. This is what I notice about him, too.
Go. Seriously.
He doesn't have the ability to end your torture. He could care less how you feel.
No. I really have fun things to do this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you, Benjy. All right, there he goes.
We're Tim, and the guy's totally disrupted everything back here. He's got everybody, taking them off their game, their usual jobs, to accommodate them.
I like when Tim's upset.
So anyway, they're accommodating Benjy.
I know.
So first of all, you're too loyal of a guy. You're beyond. And I mean that sincerely. And the other thing is that you enable him by allowing him to stay. And I think that,
But you know what? There should be, if somebody has any kind of work ethic, any kind of respect, any kind of feeling for the person who's made all these allowances for them, they would handle themselves.
My point exactly.
Well, here's the thing.
And he won't do that. Even to hear Howard say, I can't look at you today. He sat there until he was thrown out.
Right.
Then he goes out there and he makes a big hubbub about this isn't the optimum work conditions. Well, the optimum work conditions were in here where he should have been at 6 o'clock in the morning.
No.
It's funny when you talk about, being in radio, moving around and this and that. And I just look at what I've been through, and everybody in this room has been through it. You've moved around everywhere. You've done everything. You've made huge sacrifices. Most of these guys that start with a show start at the pinnacle of broadcast.
That's the problem.
And they don't understand what it takes in order to get here. You don't see it. It's like Tiger Woods. Here's a golfer. You watch him on television, and you think, man, that looks easy. You don't see all the practice. You don't see all the sacrifice. You don't
all
see
the women.
All the women,
Right.
the hotel. But you know what I'm saying. And,
Well, no, you're right.
And these guys get here, and they take it for granted. They think this is how it is. And radio today sucks. That's why this is such a great place to be, because we're able to create. It's a freewheeling kind of place.
It's not like that all over the country. I was even reading about this Lady Gaga. She's nuts, but I saw the effort she put into getting to the point that she's in. I mean, every day practicing, begging people to put her in a club in front of 2 people to sing. There's a certain process. In a sense, this kid has sidestepped that process. He doesn't know what it's like to try to work.
But yesterday was my birthday. Yeah, I would rather be here all day doing this than doing anything else.
Well, good, because I was about to fire you.
But that's how I feel, and I'm just so grateful to be here every day and to do what we're doing.
Right.
It's an amazing opportunity.
Agreed.
So, and for him to do that, and the thing is, you enable him though by allowing him to keep coming back.
His own hands.
Exactly.
He doesn't
which
have
is a great.
the pride it would take to walk out himself and say, I can't do the job. So now he'll just get barred from the building if he doesn't make it.
But it becomes shtick in his head.
I know.
Well,
And
he'll be sticking it up out on the street.
Right. Now Robin has issued what's going to happen, and I agree with it.
So enough.
There's Benjy. He's at his desk right now.
He won't be able to write you anything until the break hour. We have to go during the break and reconnect some wires.
Well, who's doing anything but talking about him?
Yeah.
I know, but
And then it disrupts the show.
Right.
And it disrupts back there. It takes everyone off their normal game in order to accommodate him.
Thank you.
I think Evan wants to take a wire and strangle him. Evan has to
he
set
will.
that up.
Your poor Evan now is working to set him up with a special setup.
So. All right, I'm going to go back to my
Thank
juice
you.
in my office.
All right. Good luck.
I'm souping. I'm doing my detox thing.
All right. Bill, go ahead. What's on the air? And then you're on the air, and then it's an hour and a half. I got to take a break. I got to catch up. Go ahead.
Morning, Howard.
Good morning.
I think Benjy's just a little weird, kind of like I am. He likes to walk down the street, maybe think of what he wants to say on the way to the show, and maybe he's late.
Oh, he ain't walking. He's sprinting. He's always late. I'm telling you, Bill. Listen, I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm the guy who's got to deal with it. I mean, I could let it ride, and I could, like, ignore it, but it was... I mean, I ignore so much. I mean, I'm only asking for the 4 hours a day. Whatever it is, 4.5 hours, 5 hours sometimes, and that's it. Sit in here. If you think of something funny, great. If you don't, no pressure. Don't worry about it. I won't bust your balls. I mean, I'm not asking. I mean, if I make it any simpler, I'm a sap.
But I think the streets of Manhattan and wandering the way he does, it gives him ideas. I think it helps him.
Yeah, well, he's got to wander so he's here on time. Benjy wants to come in and talk to me for a minute.
Oh, really?
But I really want to go. It's late. All right, real quick, Benjy, let's have some resolution on this. He doesn't work in here anymore. He works outside our office. He works outside the studio.
Where is he?
He works by the interns.
Okay.
Yes, Benjy, what can I do for you?
I'm really, really sorry about
Thank
being
you.
late, but I think there's like a misunderstanding. Like, it's not. There was a time that I used to like say, oh, you know, as long as I get here by the songs going on, I'll be fine. I'll be, you know, that's fine. You made it clear you didn't like that, and I still took a lot. Like I still fucked up.
What do you want from me? What is this? What are you talking about?
It was an unconscious thing.
It's conscious.
No,
everything is conscious.
That
Benjy.
might be true on a deep level, but
there's no deep level. I just told you everything you have under your control. I can't control you. This is all you.
But I'm saying, like, I've timed everything out. Like, I've timed it out. If
No,
you know,
you haven't.
I swear,
You're
on my
timing
life.
it too close.
No. But this wasn't about being. This wasn't about.
What do you want from me? Well, I don't know. What are you saying?
I'm saying. I really tried to take all measures, and I overslept.
So you
today.
can't.
It wasn't.
So it's
this wasn't
impossible for you to be here on time. Is
I'm
what
saying,
you're
like,
telling me.
in the last 2 years, if I've been late 3 or 4 times in the year, 98% of the time I've been on time. I don't want to ever be late, but it's not. This wasn't.
Benjy, I need you here on time every day.
I understand, but I'm just saying this wasn't.
All I hear is excuses, excuses, excuses.
But
you haven't learned your lesson.
It's not I didn't oversleep today because of resentment. I didn't oversleep to like.
All right, whatever. You are oversleeping, and I'm the guy who's got to deal with it.
But what I'm saying is,
not Robin, not Fred. I have to deal with it.
I set it up to wake up at 5, and it wasn't like conscious, like them. I'll.
Okay, fair enough. It's okay. So what do you want me to do now?
I don't want to be known for that. I think I did pretty well today writing.
Yeah, in fact, you did better job. You sit out there all the time.
I don't. That might be true, might not. I don't know. But I think that's what I would want. I want.
All right. So what do you want me to? What is this about? I don't understand what you're saying. Do you understand what he's saying?
No, I have no idea why he's in here.
What are you doing in here? What are you telling me?
I don't want to be under threat of being fired if I'm ever late again.
You are.
Okay.
So we can't change that. That's
Okay.
it. Because you forced me to do it. It's not my fault. It's yours.
I think. I think I do a good job.
I never said you did a bad job.
Okay.
I've never told you your work is bad. I told you your work is good. I told you I need you here on time. You distract me because you work in this studio. How about this? You could be late all you want. Just sit out there. Don't sit in my studio. I don't want to see you coming in late. I can't. It distracts me. This is what I've told you. I can't deal with it.
I want to be able to be on the wrap-up show. I want to be a part of.
You're not going to. You're off the wrap-up show. If you wanted that, you had it, and you blew it.
I'm saying.
I've given that to you 1,000,000 times, and you keep pissing on me, so it's gone. Forget the wrap-up show. It's over. You're never on there again. It's over. What else do you want?
Well,
Tell me what else you want. There's a perfect time to be asking for it. When I want to get the fuck out of here, and you've just totally blown me away for the entire morning.
Well, I mean, you guys have presented it as if I've intentionally have been.
I don't care what it is.
All right.
All I know is you're late, and I have to deal with it.
Okay.
I'm not a psychiatrist. You just work here. It shouldn't be my job to have to worry about you and why you do things. Your motivation is irrelevant to me. You're late. This isn't what I had in mind when he asked to come in the studio.
No.
I thought he was going to come in and say, look, man, I'm just fucking sorry, and I'm never going to be late again.
I am sorry.
And then I would have said, hey, Benjy, sit down in your chair and let's get back to work. And then let's
excuses.
I am.
Yeah, all you got is excuses, dude.
No,
I don't need your excuses.
Well,
just be here on time.
I am sorry.
That's it. You're sorry? Okay, it's apology accepted.
You don't know how embarrassed I am. You don't know, I don't want to be known for that. Well,
sucks. Then be on time.
But, Howard, I'm saying that I have, as far as...
Be on time.
I know, Howard, but what I'm saying is I might have a problem that is... I'm trying everything that I know of. I really
Try an alarm clock.
I do. I'm not kidding around.
That you are. I don't understand what you're telling me. You're telling me now you're in here today telling me you're going to be late again.
What I'm saying is...
Don't be late, Benjy. Simple. We got no problem. If you're late, you're fired. That's it. And I'm not firing you. Ronnie's going to take away your fucking key, and you're never getting in here again. And it's the last I'll see you. Because I don't have the balls to fire you. It's too upsetting to me. I'm upset. And Howard TV has stopped buying you breakfast effective this morning. That's gone, too. Breakfast gone.
I understand that.
Good.
I mean,
well, good.
Again, I don't think I am really...
All I'm hearing from you now is I plan on being late again.
No, I don't.
That's what you're saying. You're saying, Howard, I'm going to be late again.
I don't.
Just tell me you're not going to be late and I'm fine.
But I had that attention 4 months ago.
Good.
And it's happened.
Well,
so I don't know.
You don't know if you're going to be late.
Is there anything
You need to go work at another place and see what real life is like. Dude, you'd have no concept. I've never been late for an air shift in my life. When I had to work, I'm talking about before I had all of you, I was alone. I worked in a small house where I would never, ever leave a guy hanging after he did an all-night air shift. Never. It's not in my makeup. It just doesn't happen. I'd set 3 alarms, one across the room. It was so important to me. I was so grateful for a job.
And I am.
All right. Please, can I go? Please leave me alone.
Is there anything that you've said I'll never do again and it's happened again?
Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I can't do this anymore. It's already 11:02, and I have no time for this. I need some time after this. Please. I don't want to be on the air till noon today. Then I'm going to really be pissed. I'm tired. I've done 5 hours, and I've devoted 4 of the hours to you.
All right. Well, I'd like to work out a way with you that could be on the wrap-up show.
No.
I think that makes me better.
No, you'll never be on the wrap-up show again. No. You're off it. You're done. I'm not bullshitting you.
I know you're not. That's
because you're doing this to me. I'm not doing this. It's you. You in the wrap-up show. You're done with that. If you wanted to be on the wrap-up show, you were back on. You done it. You were on. You showed up late today.
But I'm saying it wasn't. It wasn't like a conscious thing. Like, oh,
well, then consciously figure out how to get here on time. Another bad shit won't happen in your life. Good stuff will happen in your life. Trust me. Be on time and you got no beef with me. Have you ever had a problem with me? No. I'm the easiest fucking going guy in the world. Just don't be late. I've never busted your balls about a thing. You decided to work 4 days a week? I didn't bust your balls. You decide to work a 5-hour day? I don't bust your balls. The one thing I say, just be on time. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if you stay up all night. I don't care what you do. Be on time.
I've done all those.
All right. Robin, please help me with this. Please, I'm begging you. I can't get out of this.
Benjy, it's late. Go home.
Go home. Have a nice weekend. Be here on time Monday. We have no beef. Okay? Here, sit down. Sit in your chair. You don't have to sit outside anymore.
Is there any way I could work out something with you?
No, not today.
Right. Not today.
All right.
Not ever. Thank you.
You're not in a position to negotiate.
Yeah,
He's really
you
not
forced me to do this.
A guy who understands timing at all.
No, you were a guy. You have free reign here. You can do whatever you want. I couldn't give anybody more of an easy job.
I love my job.
Good.
And I'm grateful. I love being part of this.
Good.
I do.
All right.
And I'm really sorry. It's like
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you saying
right.
that. I'm sorry it's come down to this as well. And please let's avoid. Here, sit in your chair. You don't have to sit outside anymore. Go ahead. There you go. There's no problem. You're going to be on time, and that's it. Hey, Bubba. I got such
Bubba's
a
on
yeah, Bubba's on the phone. I got such a situation.
He would have fired Benjy.
Absolutely.
Well, Bubba gives me advice every once in a while.
Oh, does he?
Very hillbilly barbaric advice. He just needs to get his ass kicked, and he needs to come down to Bubba's man camp, and I'll have him dub him tapes and raking rocks like all my interns do, and I'll beat his ass if he's late.
You're a much better boss than I am.
He goes to corporal punishment.
Like, Bubba has written me personal emails about this kind of stuff, and he says, look, I'm not overstepping my boundaries by telling you if you want to know how I handle things.
I mean, you got to start. I have a wiffle ball bat, and I'll hit somebody right in the head.
Yeah, he will.
Right.
I might send you down to work for Bubba for a couple of days.
Boot camp. How
Bubba
about
boot
that?
camp, because you remember, remember when he had Brent in the fetal position crying? And Brent's a tough guy. He served in the military.
I'll have Benjy. And I'll have Benjy. None of this excuse. Man up. Say, listen, I was late. I'm a fuckhead, and it won't happen again. None of this. It coulda, shoulda, woulda. I got some mental problems. If you're not strong enough mentally to fucking be here, kid, get out. Out. See you later, buddy. I don't have writers. Nobody writes. We'll have you doing some.
Yeah, Bubba doesn't even use a writer.
He'll put you in front of that hits the fan.
Yeah, he'll have you naked and fucking shit all over you.
He needs a good.
He'll drop loads on you.
Right.
He needs a big. You know what? Benji needs a good ball shotgun. That will get him right where he needs to be. Oh, Benj.
Boy, I would love that.
Bubba,
Oh man.
you said, to be honest, I think to say I'll never be late again, that's my intention is never to be late.
Hey, Benji, don't get mad at me. I know you're going to motherfuck me on the wrap-up show, but everything...
He ain't going to be on the
Can't be
wrap-up.
there.
Don't worry about it.
I took that away.
Everything with you is so sticky. Why don't you just fucking man up and say I'm a lazy degenerate. I'm making a ton of money working for Howard Stern, and I'm fucking up right now, and I need to get my shit together instead of this sticky, fly-by-night, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Should be a man. Look at Fred Norris. That's a man's man,
Right.
bitch.
He is a man. So why don't you talk to Fred about it? I mean, in fact, Fred, do me a favor. I'm putting you in charge of him. You talk.
You know what? You can't talk to him. It's pretty evident that he doesn't get it.
Bubba's right. I need to assign you to him.
The fact that this guy
Mentor him.
He will always
Bubba,
he'll always
I
come
could-
up with an excuse.
Bubba,
I got it. Listen.
but Bubba, he's saying I'm doing shtick would be saying like.
No, you're doing a shtick. He knows the difference. Believe me.
I know. When I was in Las Vegas and we were eating dinner that one time with Goldstein and all this, it was a big whodunit, shtick fest. What you're going to have? You're the last guy to order.
Right. I've been there with him, too. I took him to dinner. Or actually, I think Robin. No, I took him to dinner.
Yeah.
And he sat there and he didn't know what to order. He was late for the dinner.
I was worried about what we were going to eat because we were supposed to go to an orgy that night.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't know what you got till it's gone, Benji. You don't know how tough this industry is when you don't have a job, and you have things good right now. You have things so good right now. You're just a little needs his ass kicked is what he needs.
Boy, oh boy.
I think he'd like that, though.
Bob, I love your manliness. I do. I love
He's
it.
going to hit him with a wiffle ball.
I want to hit Benji with a bat so bad.
I think deep down he'd like that.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, he likes physical. He likes corporal
I
punishment.
think he would like that.
I'm just not saying.
I want you to fly up here and hit him with a bat.
Oh, I would pay a lot of money just to have Benji and a Bubba gone for about just a little bit.
Boy.
Would Benji allow himself to be hit with a
No,
wiffle
I'm
ball
not
bat?
allowing violence. All right, Bubba, thank you very much. You've straightened me out.
Sorry for coming across, rough around the edges. I'm sorry about that. I had to participate. I don't like calling you up. I know you're trying to get out of there. I'm sorry for taking your day up.
No problem.
Got to get his fucking ass kicked.
Thank you, Bubba.
Bye, guys.
That's Bubba the Love Sponge, who really knows how to handle his staff.
Thanks, Bubba.
I think he's up on charges, the three of his staff. All right, Benji, listen. This is it. I don't want to talk about it off the air. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Just be on time. That's it. Okay, goodbye.
I honestly believe that. I love Benjy. I do like him. And I know that sounds harsh, but when you got a guy that's just basically walking all over you and kind of just treating you like an asshole, I mean, how many warnings
fire him. I'd fire him.
Well, we have an empty seat this morning, which means I have to fire Benjy.
Are you kidding?
No. He's late. Or throw him off the wrap-up show. That doesn't seem to...
Oh, goodness.
He was doing so well.
And he got back on the wrap-up show just, what, 2 days ago?
Yeah. What am I supposed to do? I'm like dad around here. I hate that aspect of this job, that I'm dad and everyone's got to answer to me. I hate it.
And you have no thought whatsoever that something went wrong, like something really... He's just late.
Well, I mean, if something really went wrong where, he's been in a car accident or something, I'd understand. But I think he's just late, unfortunately. What can I tell you? Oh, well, this will be upsetting. What do you think I should do? You're pretty good with this stuff. Am I being too harsh? I don't think so.
No. You're not being harsh.
Guy can't come here on time. He leaves right after the show. He doesn't do any extra work around here. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he's thinking. He thinks this. I guess he has many other job offers. Everyone's looking for Benjy.
No, I think he's just irresponsible.
Well, I said to him, get here a half hour early then.
Well, remember when it started, he was almost sleeping here to make sure he got in on time.
Yeah, do that every day. Do whatever you have to hold on to your job in this economy.
And then he kept getting closer and closer to being late.
Yeah.
And now he's late.
Yeah, and it's just annoying and upsetting and a distraction. And he thinks I'm kidding around. So what do? Do I fire him? I hate to fire the guy, but
if
I like
you're
his
only
work.
here for a couple more months, what are you going to do? Fire him and hurt yourself?
Well, that's all right. I don't mind hurting myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't think I'm going to hurt myself that bad.
I'm simply saying, you might as well be as comfortable as possible.
Right. Well, I don't know.
Maybe put him out of the studio.
Yeah. I'm going to have him right from outside the studio.
And off the wrap-up show.
Yeah, that'll really drive him.
Yeah.
I mean, if that doesn't motivate the guy, I don't know what will. It's everything short of firing him. Yeah. Oh, well. Now I'm all distracted. See?
Well, I was going to ask, is somebody calling him? I mean, where is he? I mean,
I don't know.
He's usually running through the door at some point. Maybe he just decided, well, I'm fired. I'll stay home, get some sleep.
Yeah.
Hey, Benjy. You're a little late this morning. What happened, man?
I don't know.
Where are you going?
Hey, Vince, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning. Well, a couple of things. First of all, if you don't fire the guy, he's going to make you look like a real asshole. I mean, how many more chances are you going to give him? if I was late every day, or at least...
I know. Let me deal with it. It's you know what it is? It's very... it's just ridiculous. I don't know what to do with the guy. I feel bad for him, but I don't know. I don't know what his problem is. He must have an illness, like a mental illness.
Well, I'm sure he has several problems.
I think in a way it's almost like death by cop. He can't
tear himself away.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to be here anymore, but he can't. Yeah, he can't tear himself away is the best way to put it. And he wants me to do it. Which really upsets me because I don't like firing
Man
people.
up.
Yeah, I mean, just leave if you don't want to be here. But let me tell you, when you want something, you're on time. Let's go to Drew. Drewa.
Hey, good morning, Howard. I'm a huge, huge fan.
Thank you.
Benjy is just crying out by not doing. I mean, he's what on the wrap-up show for 3 days, and he's already late again.
Yeah. Hi, Gary. What is it?
So bizarre. So I just called Benjy, no answer. Benjy's here.
Right.
He just got here, and he went straight to the bathroom.
Right.
So he's in the bathroom now. I said to Ronnie, I bet he keeps like a kit by the door in case he's late, and he's like putting on fake blood right now so he can tell us he's in an accident. Like, why would you go straight to the bathroom?
Benjy, how you doing, man?
Yeah,
He's doing special effects makeup.
I do. I think he's
awesome.
So you'd rather be later than, like, to me, if I'm late, I would get
you
right
run
in
into
here.
into your seat at the job.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason to go in there is to be throwing up because I think I'm getting fired.
Well, Benjy, what do we do now? You put me in that position again. You did it to me. You fuck. I gotta go. I gotta go deal with this now. I'm sorry. What do I do with you? Should I fire you? That's what you want, right? You don't want this job. You got other things on your mind. Should I fire you? You want it out? You want it out. Why can't you just quit? I don't understand why I got to be the bad guy. It's obvious you want, it's like death by cop. You want that. You want me to pull the plug on you. You obviously want to move on. And psychologically, it means you're not that into the job. So what do? I don't understand. And you've embarrassed me on the air to the point that I look like a wimp because I don't fire you. Shall we call it quits? I'm okay with it, if you are. Do you want out?
I don't want to quit, no.
You don't? So you want me to fire you?
No.
All right, so I got to come up with a punishment again? What happened? You were doing great. You just kept cutting it closer and closer and closer. Hello?
Hey.
What do I do? You tell me. You're the boss. What would you do with you? Honestly. What do I do? Come on, man. I don't want to spend all morning on this shit. What do I do? Because you're humiliating me. I really should just fire you so I don't look like a jerk. The sad thing is I don't have any problem with your work. It's just you're a douche. I don't know what to do with you. What happened this morning?
It was a stupid thing. I hit the snooze. And
snooze.
It was a stupid thing.
So, well, you shouldn't even have a fucking snooze. We know.
I've tested it out, and
if you're Benjy, would you hit a snooze? You know you've fucking history with me. All I ask is that he be here on time. I don't care. I don't even know when he leaves. It's 4 hours or 4.5, however long we go, and he's done. I never even ask him to stay and write with Sal and Richard. I don't ask him to do anything extra. It's a cool fucking job. It really is. He's fucking with me. I gotta get. Listen, if we resign here or it's under some miracle, I gotta fire Benjy and just find someone more reliable.
Well, I'm simply saying,
I gotta find somebody first.
Right.
Yeah, because it'll inconvenience me.
That's what you shouldn't do to yourself.
Yeah. All right, I got to come up with a punishment now because I'm a freaking daddy around here. Everybody gets to work on time. Fred, you, me. I mean, on occasion, maybe once in 5 years we've been late. I can't even remember a time I was late. I can't remember a time you were late. I can't remember a time Fred's ever been late.
I have been late, and that's when I was in a different apartment and somebody messed with my alarms.
Right. Okay. One time, yeah. I wouldn't even. I would never even approach you about it.
And I felt like.
Right.
And it never happened again.
And I told you I had an experience where I was not getting to work on time, and I put myself on
probation. I remember.
Right. I said,
no sex for a year. I remember
you're
that.
Grounded.
Yeah. Yeah, you grounded yourself. You were going out too late.
Yeah. And I think the only time Gary's been late is like maybe when the trains have been fucked up.
Yeah, I mean,
or an accident on the highway.
Benjy lives in Manhattan.
He lives like blocks away.
I know. Wow. I don't know what to do. All right, here's the punishment. You can't write in the studio anymore. You can't sit in here anymore. You go write in another room. And you're off the wrap-up show for the remainder of the time we're here till December. So get out of here. Go write somewhere. Figure out how to hook in with my monitor. You know how to do that, Benjy?
I mean, I'm sure there's a way. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Believe me, I don't enjoy this. You're just fucking me over. You're making me into an asshole. I told you that months ago. You know? I don't know what to do, man. You just put me...
Well, take it out of the realm of ego. Forget what it looks like.
Yeah. Well,
you just
there's a lot of that for me.
you need to do.
I'm a guy.
I understand that, but take it out of that.
Yeah, I don't know what to do, though. I got to punt. It's like when you have little kids, you got to punish them and it breaks your heart.
But at the very least, I don't know. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's a ridiculous position.
I know. I don't want to be in this position. That's what I resent the most. You're fucking me over, man. I don't want to be the guy who has to come up with a punishment for some guy who works for me. Like, this is a privilege to work here. I've always said it. It's a privilege to work on this show.
And he didn't answer the question, what would he do if he were you?
Yeah, all right. There you go. What should I do, Benjula? How old are you? Like 42 and you're fucking still going through this? Dude, you're like a child. It's like you want
and then you get this silence, like...
Yeah, now he's not talking.
No, I don't know.
Be a man and tell me what to do here. Man it up, as they say. Man up. Whatever that fucking dumb expression is. Man up, like I know what that means. I just come to work on time.
I guess I would...
I
don't know for sure what I would do,
right.
But
like if you were in charge of a show and you had your name on it, and your writer shows up, every time, 20 minutes, and you have a discussion with him, and then you say, "Hey, please don't have it happen again. Don't have it happen again. Don't have it happen again. Don't have it happen." Blah 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 blah. And then and then I waste the first half hour of the show. I got a great first half hour. I was going to do staff impressions. They're so good, but I got to deal with you. And I don't want to deal with you off the air because it's just too bizarre looking at you off the air. This is tedious. It's ponderous. I don't know what to do. I'm not good being a boss. That's why I got into radio. I don't want to boss anyone around. But now I'm in this weird position of giving people jobs and then having to, like, reprimand them. And, oh, my God. Anybody who works for me knows I'm really not good at confrontation. Like, I really don't like sitting down with you and telling you you're kind of not doing a good job. I mean, I was listening to the intern show. I even just had some positive, like, sort of critiques of the intern show last night that I was going to give Steve Brandano. I didn't even want to, like, I didn't want him to think I was mad at him or offend him, I know the kid's trying hard. But I do have some thoughts about it. And I said to Gary, here's my thoughts. You tell him. And then I said, well, that's kind of lame. I'll go tell him. But it's not even a bad thing. I just don't like critiquing people. I don't like being negative. All the people I work with, this goes from Robin on down, I never even have to sit in a room and critique them. They just know how to do it. If they don't know how to do it, I wouldn't work with them. I don't even want to tell them how to do their job. If they can't figure it out, fuck them. I don't know, man. But Benjy, you're just giving me mixed signals. Dude, all you got to do is show up on time. You can't do this to me. And then if I let it go, then it becomes a daily thing where you show up late and you walk in with that fucking dumb look on your face and your head's down hoping I won't notice you. It's a whole fucking routine that drives me crazy. It drives me nuts. It's just so disrespectful to me when you're late. I hate it. Because I'm like, you know, I'm asking the guy to show up for 4.5 hours, and I'm paying him, and then you know.
But to think he says there's a, I don't know.
Yeah, and quite frankly, to be prepared for this job, you should have read 2 newspapers by now. You shouldn't be showing up at 6 o'clock, or excuse me, 2 minutes to 6. You should be in here 45 minutes early to get prepared. When's he preparing? During the show?
No, obviously he doesn't prepare.
You know, if you work for the Jon Stewart Show, or you work for Jimmy Kimmel, or you work for Letterman, those guys get in way before the boss.
And they come in with ideas.
And they come in with ideas and jokes and things that are already written. There should be a pile on my desk, quite frankly, already, of shit that you've done this morning, where you've read through the papers and said, you know, why don't you hit this? I got an idea about this. Here's my take on that. You know? I mean, quite frankly, that's a writer. If that guy did that, he'd be making triple the money around here. And he's the first one to come to me, I need more money. Well, come on, man. How much effort do you really put in? You sit here during the show and you scribble a few things out. Great, okay. You can go the extra mile. You know, he's not exactly
lighting the world on fire.
Yeah, he's not sitting there. And he shows up 20 minutes late or 10 minutes late, whatever it is, and distracts me. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm done. And you know what? Jackie used to push my buttons and push my buttons and and I just finally said I can't deal with him anymore. He's
if you've gotten to that point, then fire him.
Right. Oh. You know, I know he says he wants the job, Benjy, but I don't think he really does. I think deep down inside he's saying, would you just end this for me so I can get on my life?
Well, you're trying to analyze him, and that's not your job either.
Right. I know. I'm just so much of a wimp sometimes when it comes to this stuff. I'm awful at it. It breaks my heart to fire the guy. But I know he doesn't appreciate the job or me. I know it. He's screaming it to me. He won't talk now because he's a prissy.
Well, yeah, he talks with his actions, not with his words.
Right.
And then everybody has to go like the Talmud trying to interpret it.
Yeah, and I got to sit here and now punish him. Oh, that's my phone.
Maybe that's somebody with some advice.
Yeah. Maybe it's my wife.
Fire him.
Yeah, idiot, fire him. What are you doing? Yeah, Wayne.
Hey, Howard, what's going on, man?
Hey.
I can't. Damn, you sound terrible, man.
Well, it's a bummer for me because I'm sitting here on the air thinking, what do I do?
Why do you torment yourself like that?
Because I have a heart.
Yeah, I know that's the problem. They're taking advantage of it, man. I drive a gasoline truck, right? And if I'm late,
I wish Benjy drove one for a week. He'd see what he's got, what he's missing out on. Because I got news for you. I don't see the world banging down the fucking door to get Benjy on their show to write.
Right. Was he out doing a bit last night or something? You know,
no, he didn't walk in here with a stack of things he wrote. You know, at least if he said, you know what, Howard, I was up all night writing stuff. Here's 50 pages of like material and here's my take on things. I'd say, whoa, hold it a second.
Right, yeah. If he slammed a novel of jokes in your lap, man, you could probably begin to justify it. But that's blatantly disrespectful to you, especially when he knows what your work ethic is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I get here on time. And if anyone could fuck off, it's me.
Well, the thing is, you're protecting his job by being a conscientious and respectful employee to the people who hire you.
Well, that's the point you used to make about Jackie, and I never understood it until the day I said enough, because Robin used to say, so he goes out for 3 months, and then, you know, he walks off the show and this and that. And we're sitting here holding the show together so that it's all here for him when he decides it's time to come back.
Right.
And used to say that to me, and I'd go, oh, what's Robin talking about? What does she mean? No, the guy wants, I was very practical about it. And then it hit me. She's right. I was thinking today, it's a funny thing in light of this happening. I was walking in today, for my job, and I was very upset. I couldn't get a newspaper. I like to make sure I read a couple of papers before I get on the air. I don't know what's going on in the newspaper business, but you can't find the newspaper anymore in New York in the morning.
Oh, they don't come out the way they used to. Yeah.
They don't.
And they're smaller.
So, I'm scrambling around, and I said to myself, I can always take pride in the fact that I have given Sirius my best. Here I'm winding down the contract. I came here 5 years ago. I was given a mission statement by the people who own this company at the time. And I performed well. Like, I was really proud that I was walking in. I'm always prepared. I'm a professional. I take pride in my work. I truly do. And you could say, well, Benjy could say, well, you make a lot of money and it's more for, and your show. No. I used to do I had the same pride when I walked into WRNW in Westchester for $96 a week.
When you were making nothing.
Oh, I would never be late.
You were still on time.
I was probably even more on time because the job meant something to me. To be in broadcasting was a privilege for me. I couldn't believe that a shithead from Long Island who, was on the radio. Yeah, it was a shitty radio station in Westchester, but I was on the radio. People were listening to me. I took such pride in this. I don't understand the attitude that you don't have pride in what you do.
That's the way of the world nowadays, man. It's people, and Benjy's my age. I can't understand why he's like that, man. He's in his 40s, right?
Well, tell him what it's like to drive. What did you say you do for a living?
I drive a gasoline truck.
Yeah, I mean, how much? I bet you're on time.
Yeah, I gotta be, because if a station runs out of gas, then it's my job. If I'm late to my job affects 5, 6, maybe 10 people. Because if we lose our gas contract, man, that's 5 guys that don't work now.
You're so right, Wayne. I mean, look at it. Look at the pride this man takes in his job, and I respect you for it. I don't care what a man does for his work. But if he's gonna accept a paycheck, you do it honestly, and you do it with some sort of recognition that you can die a person who didn't take money for nothing, didn't take advantage of people, and you took pride in your work. I
or
respect
as this guy
that.
says, that you respected the other people who relied on you.
Right. And what a privilege to work alongside me. I never called this kid into a room. Kid, 42-year-old man. I don't ever call him into a room and say, listen, pal, you're not putting out. I keep doing this show no matter what.
Look at Sal. Sal would do it for free,
Yeah, I know. And Sal's a good joke writer. I got news for you.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you got people lined up. Look at how many people wanted to get in the Jackie chair when Jackie left.
I know.
People.
Listen.
They were clawing at the door to get in there.
I don't make friends easily, so when I have somebody, I'm loyal to them. And that's the other thing. I'm so loyal. I don't sit here. You wouldn't believe when I talk to comedians who all use writers. All shows use writers. Letterman, Leno, all of them. Kimmel, any of the shows. Every show has writers.
Even Ellen. I mean, she's sitting there doing a talk show. She's
right.
Writers.
Writers. And they shuffle these writers around, and they fire. I mean, you should see what goes. Letterman show. I go in there, they got brand new guys somewhere out of Harvard. Boom, boom, boom. Harvard, mind you.
Let me ask you this: What would
they shuffle these writers around and treat them like garbage? All of them do. They're ready to replace them if they don't put out. That's it. I respect these guys for it.
Right. What would Benjy's resume say if he got fired from the Howard Stern show?
He doesn't even have a resume. I'm his only thing on the resume. His resume is Howard Stern show. That's it. That's the resume. He hasn't written anything for anyone else. I gave the guy a break, and you know what he's doing? He's breaking my balls.
Yeah, he's in the face to you. I gotta go, man. I'm gonna have to self-edit though. Thank you for talking to you, King.
Thanks, Wayne.
I'll listen. I'm always listening. Stay on.
Thank you. Here I am again in the same stupid position. I don't even understand how I keep getting into this, because I keep everyone around. I'm a wimp. Yeah, Mike. Mike, we're not going to talk. Your phone's completely a disaster. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Yeah, Ricky, go ahead. Hey, Ricky.
Hi, Howard. I only get to listen between 6 and 6:30, and I've heard this rant at least 5 times already. The same conversation.
All right, I apologize. I'm
Benjy
sorry.
does not deserve it. He does not deserve your time.
No, he really doesn't. I'm a good guy. I'm a good-hearted guy, and I do my best to make sure that this show. I do my best to make sure that everyone here has a job.
Your listeners don't
you talk to,
either.
you know, I was talking to Kid Chris. His biggest heartache is he had all these guys working with him in Philly, and he had, you know, they one by one they're out of radio because he feels responsible.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that same responsibility. I'm like, you know, if I keep this show going and I do a good job, everyone here gets to work every 5 years. Every 5 years we get renewed. I feel such a responsibility.
It's fun. It's not the job where you're out, you know, doing construction all day.
That's right. Or driving a truck, a gas truck. I mean, that's tough work, man. This is hardly tough. This is a privilege, this kind of job. This is the kind of job people dream of. And like my friend Jackie, who had to leave here, he was like, yeah, you know, well, I can go write for 1 million shows, and I can go punch up scripts in Hollywood. And maybe Benjy has that. You know, Benjy's going, I could have been on a better show. I would have been a writer on, I don't know, whatever he thinks is great, Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Or, you know, go try and get a job on there. I bet you have. I bet you have over the years. You've tried. You know, listen, I'm not privy to what you do. I don't blame you for trying. You should try to get jobs on other shows. Why not? Why not try to advance your career, make more money? And I bet you have tried, and I bet you failed at getting those jobs. Shithead over here who employs you is getting fucked over.
Well, you also ought to think about, well, what kind of recommendation would I get if somebody called Howard?
You see what you're doing to me? Do you see what you're fucking doing to me?
What is this guy all about? Should I hire him?
You're irritating me, man. It's not a joke. I'm not fucking kidding now.
I know.
You're fucking me over, man. Fuck you. I hate you for this. You fuck me over again. God damn it. What the fuck is wrong with you? What do you want me to do here? Tell me, man. What do you want me to do with you? Aren't you embarrassed by this?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Good Lord. Man, I don't know what to do. Fucking fuck. It's all jack shit. You know, I used to sit down and go, what does he want me to do? He's walking off the show. He's back on the show. You turn the lights off on the E! show. Get the fuck out finally. Just go fuck yourself. And it's worked out really well for him. Trust me. He's lighting the world on fire. Yeah, King.
Yeah, man. I love Benjy, and I don't think you should fire him. But what I'm trying to say is, he's sitting there like he's getting off on this.
Yeah, of course he's getting off on. He's got my attention. He's a fucking baby.
Yeah, and
this is my problem, not his. Now it's my problem.
Yeah, but if I was sitting there, I'd be like,
Gary, do we have a place Benjy can go write jokes from? Does he have to be in the studio?
It's actually being set up right now.
Good, all right. All right, Benjy, go out there and write jokes, okay? We'll deal with this some other time. I don't want to... The poor woman who listens to the show for a half hour, she keeps hearing the story over and over again. Nobody wants to hear it. I know I'm boring everyone. I'm just preoccupied now because now I feel bad.
It's not boring.
Well, it's boring to me. It's boring to me.
I love it.
You love it, but I'm sitting here twisting in the wind over it. I'm nauseous over it. I don't want to come to work.
It's weird.
I got into radio, so I wouldn't have to be nauseous at work. I hated going to school. You know that feeling Sunday night? I had to go to school. I was a terrible student. No one understood my angst. But I hated that feeling. Sunday night was coming. Next day, I had to go into that hellhole that I lived at, that Roosevelt. It tortured me. I had to psychologically prepare myself to go to battle, to fight, to sit there and we get, punched in the fucking face, beaten, fucking choked, and fight back. And I'm not a warrior. I'm not, Chuck Zito could have handled himself from Roosevelt. I'm not that guy. And every day my parents put me in that fucking monstrous situation. Every fucking day I sat there and battled people because I was white. Do you ever hear that? I'm an American. I'm fucking fighting because I'm white. I'm supposed to be in charge. I told the people there, I'm supposed to be the guy you're afraid of. The white man. What's going on here? This is all backwards.
Somehow you got caught in some alternate universe.
Yeah, I'm in a Twilight Zone episode. There's your Twilight Zone, Robin. I'm in a universe where black people are beating me up. I'm supposed to be the man. I'm supposed to be in an all-white school, safe.
And there's supposed to be one black guy getting
My father had money. He could have. I paid $14,000 for my house. Oh, fuck it. I mean, what is this? I mean, and finally, I get out of that drudgery, and I go to some goddamn school that they think I'm nuts. Because I was nuts, and I start taking drugs because I had to self-medicate. I was going to have a nervous breakdown. And I'm still fucking up. I still fuck up every day. I'm in a nightmare. But the one refuge I have is that I got a pretty decent job. And when I come here, it's stress-free, you'd think. But I got this clown.
Well, that's the problem. It's just some people in your life, they want to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, oh yeah, everyone wants to teach. Oh, trust me, I got a lot. I could give you the laundry list, king of all blacks, of people who want to teach me a lesson. You have no fucking idea how many people want to teach me a lesson. But guess what? Well, I don't have a guess what.
I know.
School's out.
Yeah, school. You know what? They're all winning. Benjy's winning.
Yep.
And the other people whose names I won't mention are winning. That's the other thing that's driving me nuts.
But you know what?
I put in a long goddamn day yesterday, man. I was fucking tired, and that fucking traffic on the LIE, trying to go see my daughter. She was doing an event. I couldn't even get there. I left myself 2 hours. Now, unlike Benjy, I left myself 2.5 hours to get there. I couldn't get there, but I got there. But I mean, just cutting it down to the wire.
Wow!
Look at the dedication.
I mean, what is this?
Look at the dedication.
I'll do anything for any of these people who work with me. Anything. I really mean that. I will do my best every day to make sure that this job continues. But good Lord, this guy's pissing on me, and he's just sitting there. See,
that's the worst part.
I'll talk. I don't know if you want me.
Oh
to talk.
yeah. I want to hear you. I want to hear from you. Here we go. Let's hear it. Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, I've always, there's lots of times we haven't got along well, but I've always.
What the fuck are you talking about? But all right, go ahead.
I'm responding to some things you said earlier.
Yeah, we haven't gotten along well. It's every time you're late. I get along fine with you.
I know. But
if anything, I'm supportive of you.
I've always said, no matter what, he's the most loyal, supportive.
Don't talk about me. What am I going to do with you?
You've asked what I've said.
Oh, so boring.
And why I haven't, looked in. I haven't looked into other places because I do love working here creatively, and also
believe me, they don't want you anyway.
Okay.
So don't bother looking. Don't waste your time. Just pick up girls on Craigslist.
All right.
That's what you need to do. Shit artist. And I have.
Well, at least now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Give me the real answer. What do I do with you? I've got a baby that works for me. Can't get to work on time. What do I do with that?
I think
what's the punishment?
I think the quietest, most effective, reasonable thing for both of us would be you make a financial fine.
I don't want to make a financial fine. You fucking barely exist.
All right.
I'm not going to take money from you. Make a financial fine. What am I going to do? Take away? Well, I'll come up with some master calculation.
Well,
financial fine. You don't have a pot to piss in. I'm not taking money from you.
What is the king doing under there?
I'm just making my lunch.
Working man. He's getting ready for work.
Yeah,
I respect
he's
it.
not going to be late.
He's multitasking.
Yeah, but that's the crazy thing. I'm going in early to clean the sweeper and grease it, and I can't get fired if I'm late.
Howard, you're right. You shouldn't have to make it. I'm saying, if I'm late, anytime I'm late, it'll be $1,000. It doesn't. It can. You know.
No, I can't do that. No, I can't do it.
I mean, I think
$1,000. You don't have a pot to piss in. $1,000. You would give $1,000. I'm going to take $1,000 from you.
I don't.
You don't have $1,000.
But I also don't have. It's not right.
Maybe I should change your hours.
It's not. It's not right to be late. And
you're not all that. $1,000. Taking $1,000 from you. I couldn't even sleep at night taking $1,000 from you.
It's not you taking it from me.
I wouldn't take a penny from you.
It wouldn't be you taking it from me. It's me. It's me wasting it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not going to do that. So that's a bad suggestion. Craig Gass, my old friend. Hey, Craig.
Hey, Howard, I got to tell you, man, I love Benjy, and I feel so bad hearing this because 10 years ago when you had me auditioning for that job in studio, Benjy was so desperate to be in studio and be sitting next to you that I noticed it, and I would always go out of my way to compliment him to you, and every time I did that, he always said, "Thank you so much for doing that. It really means a lot to me."
He's turned into a bitter guy. He's 42 years old, and he resents me and my success in the same way Jackie did. He's turned into that guy.
I remember the guy that was desperate to be in there.
Benjy, I got you pegged. Listen, trust me. I'm brilliant at pegging people. Howard, I was trained by my mother to learn every move she made and how to read her mood at any minute. And I guarantee you, the one thing I got out of it, because it's not easy, I could read anybody, and I got you pegged.
Okay.
You don't even have you pegged. You haven't sat down in a therapist's office and figured out why you're doing this to me. But you're an angry fucking guy. You got a lot of frustration in life. And you know what? You're taking it out on me.
Okay, but that doesn't mean I don't think I resent you.
You absolutely do.
What do I resent about you? There are things I resent about you, but it's not the kind of things
it hasn't all worked out the way you master planned.
But it's not.
And now I'm the one who's prevented you from doing things.
That I don't feel.
What is he carrying on about? There are things I resent about you. What do you care? Go away, then. Go away.
Rob, you don't have any resentments about
Rob.
people you...
And don't call her Rob. What is that? That's some bullshit. Her name's Robin.
Robin. There's not things you resent about people in your life that you also love?
Huh? Of course. But your resentments are so strong it's now affecting your work.
But you don't have to be here.
You're not managing your feelings. They're pouring through in passive-aggressive ways.
I don't think so.
You're king of passive-aggressive. I'm telling you. I mean, Benjy has the same first of all, I give him the same vacation schedule as me. He takes every Friday off. You know what? What kind of 40-year-old man has that kind of vacation schedule? I never said to Benjy, you have Friday off. He took it. Mm-hmm. He should be here writing. So on Monday, I got a stack of shit on my desk. I am such a fucking pushover, I can't even tell you. And this guy's never been a joke writer anywhere else. You know what Joan Rivers pays a joke writer? $5 a joke.
Right. But my point is, why is he sitting here resenting something?
You want me to answer?
Yeah, why don't we hear? Let's hear the answer.
Okay. I don't resent your success. I think you're great. I think
That means you resent his success. Why is that the first thing you say?
Because that's what Howard said.
All right, go ahead. So what is it? What do you resent?
There are times that I think you categorize me in a mean way, and you continually try to portray that image.
Wah.
Okay.
Wow. You're late. Don't distract me.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
With you saying that, because that's the truth, and that's
You
wrong.
leave at noon every day. I know exactly when you leave. I have people who tell me you don't even work an 8-hour fucking day, and you can't be here on time. You're a bullshit artist.
Yeah, and Benjy, who else does he not portray in some kind of funny light? From Gary to Fred and everybody else in there, he's always goofing on somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about Fred.
Gary's not late.
Fred's one of the most talented guys in the world, but I'll sit there and, bust his balls on the air because I know it's entertaining.
If anything, Benjy gets to skate.
And Gary has been my producer for 20-something years, and I talk about what a moron he is, but guess what?
He's on time.
He's on time, and he does a great job, and he'll always have a job with me. I got a problem with. I don't have a problem with Gary. I don't have a problem with Fred. My problem with you is you're making me look like a tool.
But you asked me about resentment, and resentment about you being angry about being late. I don't have resentment about that. I would feel the same way.
No, you're telling me something. You understand? You're giving me a message. You and I have been through, this is so nauseating that we've been through this a million times on the air, wasting time on the show. You're telling me something, and you don't even know what it is. That's how pathetic you are.
Again, I think a
real man would tell me what's on his mind. You're giving me you want this attention. I don't even know what about you would like this kind of negative attention.
I hate it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because
then
if this was torture,
if
this was torture for you, you would listen. If I told you were going to get a bullet through your head if you're late here, you'd be on time. You'd be here at 2 in the morning.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's my point. And you shouldn't need that. You're 42 years old.
And this isn't that kind of job.
And the reason you lie about your age is you can't even face the fact that you're 42 years old. You want everyone to think you're a kid. You're acting like a kid.
If I lie about it, it's only by 4 years. That doesn't make me a kid.
Well, whatever. Doesn't mean you want to go forward. You don't want to grow up. You want everyone to think you're a young startup. You're not. Too old for this. This is silly. This is a game of some kind. You're playing with me. I don't know what the message is here.
Well, yeah, he is communicating. And there is obviously anger at you for some reason or other. I didn't realize it was that deep.
Well, of course it is. I feel it from certain individuals all the time. And I get uncomfortable around them.
So you feel my basic emotion towards you is anger and resentment?
Yes.
Do you feel I like you?
No, not at all. You don't like me.
All right.
You don't like me. You don't. I hate to tell you, you don't like me. If you liked me, you'd be on time. If you liked your job, you'd be on time. I don't even ask that you like me. I just ask that you like your job. And if you don't like your job, quit. Make it easy for me.
I like my job.
And I'll just get a bunch of guys in here and I'll figure out who's the next fit for us. That's my job. You have every right to quit, but stop putting me through this torture. I can't take it anymore. And I'm a nice guy, and you're fucking me over. I don't deserve that. All right, you're angry that your career hasn't progressed. Do me a favor. Go out and get yourself a career. Don't be mad at the guy who's giving you a career. I'm the one guy hiring you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. And get to work on time. You want Fridays off? You took them. You want to work a half day? Take it. You don't want to sit there with Sal, Richard, and Wright? I've suggested that to you. Don't do it. Just show up on time. That's all I've asked you. I've asked you for one fucking thing. Show up on time.
I think I got into a horrible reputation about being late because I would wait till the last minute to come in.
We've been over this. How many times can you go over this?
And I think it's horrible to be late once. I think over the years, the reality is I was really late a couple times a year. And
that's not true.
And it's
you come charging down the halls. And it irritates me because really a real writer would have read newspapers and been prepared with what's going on today. Hey, Howard, did you see that on America's Got Talent, some guy won, and maybe you got a joke about it or you got a point of view about it. You don't even have that. You're winging it. I see what's going on. Hey, Howard, there's a picture of Drew Barrymore. Here's a funny thought I had about it.
To write.
What?
He's got no competition in there. It's just him. He just got lazy.
Right. Well, yeah, there's no get up and go here. I mean, you got to, I guarantee he doesn't go home and write. You know, call yourself a writer. Well, Benjy, well, Jackie only wrote in here. No. That was Jackie. You're a different guy. Maybe you got to put more effort into it. I don't know. But I don't say a word. I just say, hey, you want to just show up on time. That's all I ask. You know, I worked 30 years as a guy on the radio, on the air, day in and day out, with the pressure of the ratings and everything else, to earn this lifestyle, to actually get a day off during the week. Benjy hasn't earned that yet. I earned that. He gets the benefit. You haven't earned that. You haven't earned the right to take a day off on Fridays. What do you mean you don't work Fridays? Because I don't? Get the fuck in here and work. Do something. Dub tapes. Guy.
I think
he's a superstar. I don't work Friday. Well, why? Why don't you work Friday? I understand why I don't. I understand I've been doing this for 30 years, waking up at 4 in the morning. I don't understand how you got that. You just took it. You didn't come to me and say, Howard, is it okay if I don't work Friday? You never said that. You just assumed. I don't work Friday. Okay. Well, you earned that. Come on. You're making a joke. You're making a mockery of this job. It's a big joke around here. Sit there all you want. I don't give a fuck what you do. Sit there on that fucking chair. Stare at me with that mental look of yours. You're out of your mind.
I'll do a self-imposed thing. Anytime I'm late, I'll give $1,000.
I don't want. I told you, I don't want $1,000.
It's nothing to do with you. It's not going to you.
Not to JD.
I'll give it to a cancer society.
Yeah, I don't
whatever,
want a cancer society. You're not going to. Your $1,000 ain't curing cancer. Trust me.
Of course it's not. But you're saying like that's like a bullet to me. That is like a bullet to me.
What's a bullet?
$1,000.
Yeah. Well, not interested in your $1,000. You don't set up your punishment.
Well, you asked for the suggestion. That's
well, yeah. All right. Well, you do what you have to do to punish yourself. Since you do everything, you said everything else. A real bullet is losing your job. That's the bullet. Fuck you and your $1,000. That's the bullet. And I'm unable to pull the trigger on you right now. That's my asshole. You're lucky you got a soul boss. You are so lucky you have me. I wish I'd let you go and you had to go work for somebody. Oh, fuck. You know what I wish on you? An Israeli boss. Don't know how to fuck with you. You will cry to work with me. That's your problem. You haven't worked for anybody. I wish an Israeli on you.
Benjy, you not only
is
have...
Benjy, you want to work, Benjy? You want to work, you fat. You shit. That's how they treat you.
And you not only got a great gig writing for a huge show, but people know who you are. All these shows like Saturday Night Live,
they don't get any credit. They don't know Benjy. If Benjy wrote on Saturday Night Live, he'd be anonymous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at Stuttering John. He supposedly writes jokes for the Tonight Show. Nobody even hears from him. He's busy trying to get something going. Fucking another douchebag. The only reason they know him is because I put him on the air. Who the hell would know Benjy on Saturday Night Live? If he was lucky enough to write for something. I wish you'd work for Lorne Michaels. You got a talent like Jim Breuer. Go read Jim Brewer's new book. You'll appreciate your job. What Lorne Michaels made Jim Breuer do in order to get a sketch on is humiliating. It's unbelievable when you work. Lorne Michaels is the biggest ball buster on the planet. I wish Benjy get a job for him. You couldn't even get in the door. Trust me. And when you get in the door and they sit you in a writing, you better have 20 sketches ready for that guy. And you better hit a home run or you're fired the next week. That's how it works. Read Brewer's book.
And forget a 4-hour workday.
Yeah. Brewer was sitting there racking his fucking brain. They wouldn't put him on camera. He didn't know what to do. He's pitching and humiliating. And every week he's hearing he's getting fired. They don't put up with this shit. You have a bad week? I don't ever say to you had a bad week, Benjy. Some of that shit's bullshit. You know what I mean? Dude, you don't know how good you have it. You just don't know. You've never worked anywhere.
And he's sitting there resenting it. That's the thing.
Of course, because it's gotten too easy.
especially in radio hours, because I mean, I'm on the road every week. I'm in Providence this week. Every week I'm on the air, 10 different radio stations every week, and people are getting fired in radio. Huge radio guys are getting blown out. To even have a job in radio, let alone a great job where you're getting paid.
My fellow radio people have the worst life. You don't even know what it is. The guys with a family, they move every year or two. What goes on in this studio is completely unrealistic in the world of radio. You have no idea. Being at a job in New York for 20-something years is unheard of. This show is the jewel. This is the envy of this is the shining light of what every radio guy in our business dreams about. Being able to stay put and put together a life.
Yeah, did you hear that guy had 20 jobs?
Yeah, and he's a top guy. He's a well-oiled machine, and he can't stay in a market. It ain't because he doesn't want to. He gets fired all the time. Radio, they treat you like shit. You're only under the protection of me. And why do you think I'm so in particular about contracts and things like that? Because I've been fucked over so many times. And you're under my protection.
I know that.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't know a fucking thing, Benjy.
Yeah,
no, you don't. You've never worked at a radio station before. You don't even understand how humiliating and how degrading it is to be on radio. Call Kid Chris. Ask him what it's like when all his people are now out of work. And he's out. And he's got some job now. Now he's living in, I don't even know. He calls now. I don't even know where the fuck he is. It's such a shitty market where he is. I don't know. Some market.
And he's incredibly talented.
Yeah, talented guy. And I can point to 50 talented guys who are all going through the same thing. It's crazy. You got our entire radio station from Chicago completely let go, and none of them have work. An entire radio station in New York completely let go. New format, everyone blown out the door. You haven't experienced anything. You have no idea how lucky you are. You don't even know what it's like. You have no clue what it's like. This is not even close to reality. We're so lucky. Where are you appearing, Craig? I'll give you a plug.
I'm at the Comedy Connection in Providence, Rhode Island this weekend.
How long you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy 17 years now.
And he's playing some rinky-dink Providence, Rhode Island. I wish you had to go do that.
Benjy, if you want to buy $1,000 of tickets at my show, you can go to ricomedyconnection.com.
Right. This guy does impressions. He does his whole fucking act every day, day in and day out, Going to Pride. He can't even fucking stay home. He doesn't even have a home. He's living in Eddie Van Halen's garage or something. Yeah.
I do love you, Benjy, but, man, you got to find that value that you used to have for that job, man. I do love you, but, man.
That's good advice, Craig. Take it from a guy who's been living in hotel rooms for 17 years.
Yeah. I love you, Benj, man.
Thanks.
Well, glad somebody does. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, man.
I didn't realize Benjy had that syndrome. He's turned you into daddy.
Yeah.
And you have to deal with him.
Most people would love if their biggest gripe at work was that their boss mischaracterized them. Trust me. Mischaracterized.
He obviously needs special attention.
Yeah, he's lucky I notice him. Well, I'm completely exhausted. I really am. I'm drained.
Yeah, it
takes the life out of me. And now I want to move on, and I can't because I'm thinking about Benjy. Well, you got me. You got me again, you fuck. Good Lord. This job is such a mental thing. Like, I got to go into such a place in order to knock out this show. I go into a zone. I can't even explain how it goes. It just happens. And then I start to free associate. Then I blank out, and then I swear, sometimes I have to listen back to it to know what I even said. It's like I go to another place. And right now, I'm too grounded in reality to do this goddamn show. I can't go to that other place because it's irritating me. I need someone to, and I'm someone who needs someone to take care of me. I need someone to take care of this. I wish I had a real producer. The kind that fires people and yells at them. I got another fucking kid born out there. Another guy who never worked anywhere. Worked at where did he work at? A record store. I read his biography. He goes from a record store to working for me. What a resume. He doesn't know how to fire anyone either. I'm lost here. I need someone in charge. Wait till you read that book. I was at a record store, then I worked for Ross Frank, then I worked for Howard.
Benjy was late.
Yeah, I know. I just wish you could handle this. I got to step in for the big jobs.
But you know I'm not allowed to do anything without you. You know, I can't just fire someone. You'd get mad at me.
Fire him.
Well, put it in Bubba Booey's hands.
I'd rather put it in JD's hands, quite frankly. He was more effective.
JD can fire people.
JD fired Ronnie. It was the best thing ever happened.
Get in here, JD.
Maybe you could. Nah, I don't want to turn this into a joke.
I would do what JD said.
Well, I'd be curious to see how he'd approach this.
Yeah.
All right, JD, I'll entertain that. Maybe it'll get me in a better mood. Bring in the court jester.
That's true. Kings used to do that. They'd have like some little guy in a harlequin outfit to have people beheaded.
I say cut off his feet.
Hey, you know what? You handled the Ronnie thing very well. What do I do here? Help me. Advise me. You were great with that. When you fired Ronnie, it was fantastic.
Well, that was...
What would you do? Do you see how pained I am?
Yes.
And by the way, the reason I turn to you, don't think I do it randomly. You're the hardest working guy around here. I love your attitude about this job. You break my heart. You break my heart.
Hey, it worked last time. Fire Ronnie again.
Oh, fuck off, Benjy. Hey, JD, you break my heart. You know why?
What'd I do?
No, you don't understand what it means when I say you break my heart.
Okay.
I love you.
Okay, I love you too.
You know why? Listen, you're a limited guy, and you work your ass off. You're the guy who works hard. You don't ask for anything.
I try. No?
No, you do more than try. You bust your balls for this show. Why is that funny to you? Why you got that smirk on your face?
He can't accept compliments.
You can't even take love, can you? You're so goddamn damaged. What did those parents do to you? March them in here.
It's not my parents.
Oh, come on. It's all about that.
My parents are fine.
All right.
I love both my parents.
That's when you stop laughing.
Right. Yeah, did you see that? Sobered up.
Well,
what would you do? You've got wisdom, and you work hard for this show, so I know you love it. And this is a guy who doesn't resent me.
Right? No.
He's my one confidant. He's my consigliere.
I love Benjy. I see. It's not my. I don't want the responsibility because.
But
just tell me what to do. What would you do to this guy if you were in charge? You seem to have no problem with this. What do you think of his offense, and how do you handle it? I'll take your advice.
Well,
you're in charge. I need your help, and I really need you to think about this.
I would definitely. Okay. I would put him out in the back office. You know. Just let him work out there.
Is that really enough?
Okay, if I were you, like, for real?
For real.
I would fire him.
You would?
Yeah. But I love Benjy, and I don't want him to be fired.
But you would fire him?
If this situation happened over and over, no.
Do it for me, please.
No, I don't.
I'm going to give you the power.
No, I'm not doing that.
Get it over for me. Behead him.
I am not doing that. I'm sorry.
You would fire him, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I love Benjy, and I don't want to see him fired.
Man,
but Benjy doesn't care. Because Benjy keeps doing the thing that gets himself into this position.
Right.
I'll let you all say that.
Do you think there's something wrong with me that I don't fire him?
No. if there's anything wrong, it's, you know, you have too much compassion. You know what I mean?
You're right. Too much, to the point that I hurt myself.
So
wasting a whole hour. Now it's 6:57. I wasted a whole hour on this. I apologize to my audience. I'm so perplexed that I have to turn to JD for help.
I wish JD would take the responsibility.
I can't put that on him.
I know.
But he's right.
That's why I said I wish he would take it.
That's a higher pay grade.
You know what, Howard? I want the responsibility.
It's a higher pay grade than, you know.
Right. Exactly. I'd have to promote you.
Gary should come in here. And
Gary's Gary's useless. You know, I don't know what he does. He's no producer I ever saw. You're no fucking producer.
I'm leaving.
You're no producer. Real producer would handle my problems. I've got problems.
Well, there's two people, either Gary or Tim Sabian. Somebody should be handling it.
Yeah.
Benjy, you're fired.
Thank you.
You're fired.
Ooh, that felt good.
No, really.
Wow.
I mean, you've been warned numerous times. I mean, we sat down with you at K-Rock, and Howard very seriously off the air sat on the couch and said, You're killing me. If you do this again, you're fucking fired.
Yeah.
And you're still here.
Benjy, Gary just fired you.
Okay. He's not taking it seriously.
See, that's your fault. I get no respect around here.
Yeah, I know. Well, what should I do, Gary? Should I put him in the other office? That would kill him, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be in another room.
But the thing is, too, it hurts you in a way because now he's in a loud environment where he can't concentrate on the show.
No.
But we got a setup for him. The TV show set it up for him so that it could be written into you.
All right.
You know, and it hurts us, too, because we like having him on the wrap-up show.
Right.
You know,
well,
so
he's off the wrap-up show permanently. That's over. I don't want him on there anymore. Fuck him.
All right, JD, you're in.
No. Wrap-up show gone.
That's a shame.
Yep, too bad. Believe me, I've heard him on the wrap-up show. Who gives a shit? Honestly, it takes up a lot of time. But it's nonsense. I don't like it when he's on there. I don't want to hear it.
But Benjy, I'm not piling on you, but Howard does bring up the point about getting here earlier. You know, you've been cutting it close now for the last month.
Yeah, Gary says to me every morning, gee, look what Benjy's doing now. Like, you've been coming in like 2 minutes before the show starts.
Actually, Jason's the one who really watches.
But
yeah, we see, and Howard's right in a way. You know, you could be here 1:45 and looking through the paper, but you cut it so close that you're bound to lose at some point.
No, it had nothing to do with what happened today.
So why were you? Well, I don't know. That's up to you whether you want to ask.
Yeah. Was it really an alarm thing, or was it something else?
It was really an alarm.
I can't believe that you would hit
he hits the snooze button.
But no,
I never have hit a snooze button ever.
I find that hard to believe.
But Benjy, it does have something to do with it because your alarm is clearly set for a time that doesn't give you any room for error.
No, it does. It does.
And that's bullshit too. Like, you know what? Just set your alarm and get up. Stop with the snooze. No, I'll give it 5 minutes and so I can go back to bed. No, so then get up at the time you think you should get up and get yourself out. As soon as that alarm goes off, bam, I'm out of bed. That's it. I'm hitting
First thing you do is you sit up.
The first thing I do is I sit up and I moan. I moan for 5 seconds and I go,
put your feet on
the floor. And I go, oh, shit, what am I doing? I fucking hate this. And I moan, and then, you know, and then I go.
That's your ritual.
That's it. I know what it is, but I do it, and I wash up. Then I get resentful. Beth was out last night having fun, and I wasn't, and you know, blah, 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 blah. And I go through all the fucking emotion and pain of getting up that time in the morning. I just do it. It's my job. I have an obligation to Sirius Satellite Radio, who pays my bill. And you have an obligation to me.
I think
so I respect Sirius. You don't respect me.
I really think the quietest...
If I showed up an hour late, they'd probably still put up with me. I could get away with it. You can't.
I know. I think the quietest, simplest way... If I give $1,000...
Oh, come on.
No, I'm serious, Howard.
I don't want your $1,000.
No, I know you don't. It's me.
I don't want to see you paying $1,000.
Well, we could put it away.
How about $50,000, asshole? How's that? I'm down with that.
Okay.
$50,000 when you're late.
All right, unless it's
You got $50,000? No.
Yes.
No, you don't.
All right.
You don't have a goddamn dime to your name.
I would put it in escrow.
Escrow.
And unless
well,
it's
then
like,
do it. Then do it. Put
Okay.
$50,000 in escrow. Tell Gary where it is.
Okay.
And then when you're late again, the $50,000 is released.
It's like a bail bond.
I would do that, but as long as we agree that, like, so if something.
And I want it to go to JD.
If something.
Because he deserves it.
I would do that as long as we agree. If something unreasonable.
No, just be here on time.
Well, Howard, someone could then try to sabotage me to make it late.
Who could do that? Who's going to sit and do that? Who's going to do that?
People can do this.
How can I?
The only person sabotaging you, Benjy, is Benjy.
All right. Who's going to be sabotaging you?
Well, you don't think that could happen? It could.
All right. Here's your punishment. Put $50,000. Put your money where your mouth is.
I will.
Put $50,000. Get that set up next week. Don't bother me with it. Tell Gary where it is.
All right.
Gary, check out the legality of it.
I'll ask if.
And I want it to go to JD when you're late.
Okay. Can I set up as if something, and you can be, or Gary can be the determination if something.
Right. Yeah. If you get mugged on the way,
yeah.
If you get hit by a car, we'll excuse your $50,000.
Yeah, but what if he starts doing it to himself to give him an alibi?
I was going to say, he'd be the one who'd throw himself in front of a car.
I was hit in the
head
by a Haitian.
Yeah. Let's see. Put your money where your mouth
by a
is.
French journalist.
$1,000. $50,000.
I'll do that.
Right in JD's pocket. All right. There's your punishment. Gary, do you understand what has to be looked into?
Yes, I do. Now I have to get lawyers involved and everything, but I will take care of it.
Take care of it. Sirius got a team of lawyers. They sit around all day and do nothing. Except look at my contract.
I don't know if that's legal on a job. You can't get the serious.
I don't even think I get those guys. Exactly. I can't get them involved.
What do you mean I can't get them involved?
Because this is not legal on a job for an employee to have, an escrow account, blah, blah,
And
blah.
where did Benjy get $50,000? That's what I want to know.
But I would go to the point to say that the serious lawyers would probably suggest that we not get involved in it.
Oh.
But we,
Well, there. So much for that.
It is. It's weird.
It is weird. He's weird.
I don't think it would be illegal.
I don't either. I don't see why that's illegal.
I don't think an employer can do that.
I'll tell you what. None of us. This goes back to my discussion yesterday
about lawyer.
About lawyer. How we're always playing lawyer and our rights and what we have a right to do. I have a feeling that this is perfectly legal.
You can find a way around anything.
It's legal for people to have these transactions among themselves. I don't know that a corporation
Well, let me
can
ask you a
do it.
question. If Benji's willing to put up $50,000, then why doesn't he just put up his job? In other words, if he's late again, he really is fired.
He has to quit.
That's worth more than $50,000 and certainly more important.
Yeah, that's true. How about this? If you're late, you don't come in and never show your face here again. Just be gone. How's that? And don't come in here and let's not go through this. Don't show up because I don't have the balls to fire you. I admit it. I have a heart for you. I don't know why. All right, I guess you're getting another chance. But would you agree to that, Benjy? If you are late, just don't show up and never show up again. I never have to see you again, okay? Agreed?
No.
Why?
Well,
because he's planning to be late again.
No, I'm not.
If you are late, short of getting hit by a truck, just agree not to come in.
Howard, may I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why are you asking this?
Because he's got to do it. In other words, he could walk in.
Instead of asking him, why aren't you telling him?
Well, why aren't you producing and you tell him?
Okay, Benjy.
I said I can't do it.
Okay, so we've all been down this road more than a lot of times, and for whatever reason you're late, I don't understand, and there could be 1,000 different reasons, but we're certainly at the point where if it were IBM or any other company, it wouldn't be tolerated anymore. So Howard's saying to you, if you're late again, it really is done.
By the way, the Sharks are circling. I see Tim's out there, and he wants to fire Benjy right now. He wants to come in and fire him.
You know who you should get in there? You know who should get in there? You know Evan that works for us?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I should have heard him fucking yelling while he was laying the cable for Benjy saying, he's like, I get up at 3 o'clock every day. Fire
That guy, Evan, is a godsend. The best engineer. This guy, I've never seen. This guy is here before, I think even before JD. He's a gem. And if we leave here, I'm bringing him with me. He's coming with me. I'm going to do my best to get him. You're coming with me. I know about you. Trust me. I keep my eye on you. Don't think you go unnoticed around here. I don't know if this company appreciates you, but I do.
No, they treat me all right. They do. Oh, where's Benjy?
Right over there.
He's hiding.
Benjy, here. Seriously, man, this is the problem I got with you. I get up, and this is my job, so I'm not complaining, but this is the reality because I choose to be here, and I choose this for my life to support my family. My alarm clock goes off at 1:50 every morning.
1:50.
So I can get here even if the train's late or find another means to be here by 3 a.m. So I check every single piece of equipment.
And by the way, you have no idea how I appreciate that. I don't know what I do without you.
No, I do.
He checks every piece of equipment. I never get to thank him every day.
You don't have to, though. That's my job. You know?
I know, but I just really appreciate you.
Thank you.
This is a guy, he's an unsung hero of the Howard Stern Show. If you're a fan of the show, this guy, Evan, he checks, he's here diligently checking through everything. Works his balls off.
And you live, 8 blocks away?
Right.
Or within, walking distance.
Answer
you can have
him.
5 alarms, Benjy, man. I just don't understand this. You know how many people seriously would take, for 20% of what you do, you go off the street and someone would say, here, you can work on a Howard Stern Show or even work here at Sirius for $25,000, $30,000.
Do you work Fridays?
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Well,
because he decided. He didn't even check with me.
Well, he's lucky. That's good for him.
Right.
I mean
he doesn't work
he
Fridays.
Negotiated that. I'm not jealous, but you know what? The only thing that
he didn't negotiate anything.
He
just took it for himself. Made a land grab.
I just don't get it. Anyone would be here on time if they said, here's an opportunity of your life. Not even for the show, for almost any job in this economy. They'd be here.
You hear what he's saying to you?
But it comes off to me, Benjy, you think as if it's a joke.
Yeah.
That you can't even make a promise. So if I do it one more time.
Forget it, Evan.
Let me fire him. I'll fire him.
Fire his ass.
You're fired.
There you go.
Get Ronnie. Escort him out of the building. Annoys me. It really does. It's a lack.
I should have made you producer.
It's just a lack of work ethic. That's what it is to me.
Thank you.
And I'm not saying that he's not good at what he does.
Right.
It's disrespectful to everybody. I mean, even at the time when we had an issue with the studio being cleaned.
Right.
You were the first one. You said, it's going to stop. That's it. And from day one, I'll keep the studio clean. It's just respect.
Right.
It's the same thing. You're stealing money, man. That's what it is.
Thank you. Thank you. Look at this guy. Top guy. Love that guy. I love Evan. You don't even know his name, and I do.
Excuse me, I know Evan very well. Probably knew his name before you did.
Probably did.
You just learned it.
No, I know Evan.
You learned it when Gary described him.
No. I really know Evan. I went out of my way to know Evan. I see how this guy. I see that he's here every morning. I don't even.
He's amazing.
He's amazing. I know Evan. Stop it. All right, I'm worn out. I got to take a break.
Well, what are we doing?
I don't know. I don't have an answer. You know what it is? I am called on to have answers about everything here.
Well, like I said, you are Solomon.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, not in this.
Split Benjy in half. That's
if I could, I would. If it was legal, I would. I'd take an axe and chop him right through right in half.
I would agree to that.
Yeah. Well, you should feel somewhat shitty
well,
about
Benjy,
yourself.
don't you think you should take yourself out of the studio?
Yeah. Why don't you go right in the other room and let me calm down? I don't want to look at you today, okay? Because it's too distracting. The TV crew has set up something for you, okay? Can you leave?
If that's what you want me to do.
Yeah, please leave. And go right somewhere else. Go have a good time. You might be happier out there. You won't have to look at me.
I love looking at you.
No.
I do.
It's
inspiring to look at you.
Shut up.
No, it is. It is because I can see what you're doing. When you laugh, it's very inspiring.
Well, you needed that for your job, but you didn't take care of it. Get out. What I think we should say is that Benjy's barred from the building if he ever comes in late again.
Right. Ah. That's it. Robin hit it on that. You're barred from the building if you come in late again. Ronnie, take away his card. If he's ever late again, you bar him from the building, okay? You hear what I'm saying?
No, I didn't hear you. Hold on.
All right. If he's late again, bar him from the building. He's not allowed in.
All right.
Don't allow him into my studio. He's not allowed into the work.
All right.
That way he's firing himself.
That's why he's firing himself.
You know,
I don't have to pull the trigger.
You know, I don't want to contradict you or anything, but, you know, your problem is?
What?
You make a joke at everything with him.
I'm not making a joke now.
But he thinks it is.
I know.
He thinks it's a bit.
That's why you're going to bar him from the building.
That's why you have no sense of humor. You're a complete bore, and that's why I like you. And that's a compliment. And you'll get no higher compliment than that. If you're going to do security, I don't want him in the building.
Okay.
If you see that he's late, you lock him out.
That's no problem.
All right, thank you. And am I joking? No.
No. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Thank you for being like a wall, having the personality of a wall. I love it. And I mean that as a high compliment. Right? Am I right about him?
That's his job. He's the thin blue line.
That's right. Thin blue line. Thank you. It's another guy I got to keep my eye on. But I'll tell you one thing about Ronnie. Never
He's on
late.
time.
This fucking guy, he's another guy gets up at 3 in the morning.
9/11.
Right.
Snow, rain,
9/11.
sleet.
He didn't run out of the room. He stayed there with me.
But he also got you to work the next day.
Absolutely.
How he did that, nobody knows.
He's terrific. He's got a work ethic like a Bolshevik.
Whatever that means.
Means he's a hardy, gung-ho guy. The Bolsheviks loved to kill the Jews. They were at their job early in the morning. All right, Benji, go right from another room, please. Pick up your stuff and leave. You've wasted everyone's time. Shame on you. Thank you. I can't fire you. I don't have the heart. So you're firing yourself next time you're late, okay? But yeah, you're firing right there. You're firing yourself the next time you're late. I don't have anything to do with it. You're going to be barred from the building. How's that? Okay? You understand, right? And that way we don't have to see each other and we're done. That's it. It's over. The party's over. It was good working with you. I'll say in advance because I don't believe you can be here on time. I loved working with you. I think you're a talented human being. I wish you the best of luck working for whoever it is you work for next. I'm sure they'll be much more understanding of your quirks.
For a long time, I was looking up and waiting till the last minute, and I thought that was okay. And I understand that's why being late became a huge thing.
It disrupts me. It's wasting an hour and 15 minutes of my show. People are waiting for comedy. This ain't funny.
All right.
We're beyond this conversation, Benji. He just asked you, do you understand what happens next time you're you're late?
You get it, right?
I think the reality of it is I've been late three or four times a year.
Oh, here we go.
Get off his mind.
And I think I understand you being angry. I would get tremendously angry too.
Right.
And I think but I do think that.
What is it, Gary?
I'm being really serious, Benj, and I'm not joking around. You know that I like you, but this is fucking insane, and I'll tell you why. Because we made it really clear last time that you were cutting it close and be here by 5:45 at the latest, which you were, and you were reading the paper and everything. And then all of a sudden 5:45 became 5:50, 5:55, 5:59 and a half, 6:01.
And Gary even came to me, and I said to him, you know what? Benji's here on time. I can't tell him how close he's going to cut it.
But
why would you when you've been told?
I'm saying that today had nothing to do with cutting.
It doesn't matter because you put yourself in this position by all the. Hold on.
Gary,
you put yourself in this position by all the bullshit before.
No, I really.
So if today's a fuck up, then it's tough.
But today was the first time you fucked up. It'd be one thing. You just keep doing it over and over again to me. All right, listen. Do you understand what's going to happen? If you're late again, Ronnie will take away your card, lock you out of the building, and I don't have to see you. The problem is I have trouble firing you. So you will fire yourself, in essence, okay? It takes all the onus off of me. Do you understand that? I'm not asking if you approve of it. I'm saying, do you understand it?
I understand it.
Okay, we're done. All right. Now, do me a favor. Go right from the other room. And then on Monday, come in here on time and write. I'm going to try and forget about this. Don't bother me with this off the air. It embarrasses me. I don't want to ever hear about it. Go right from the other room today. And then on Monday, you can return in here. And when you're late, Ronnie will just take care of you. I'll have nothing to do with it. I won't even know. I'll just say, oh, Benji's gone. That'll be it. I never fired you. I never have to have that on my conscience. Okay? Thank you.
Could you say like the same thing? Like if there's some sort of like
no,
with me
just don't be late. No. Don't be late.
I'm telling you, I'll have so much anxiety that I will never be able to get to sleep.
Good.
All right.
Now you're talking. That's the anxiety I feel every day about this show. My wife was out last night. I wanted to be with her so bad. I missed out. I had such anxiety, I couldn't fucking sleep because I wanted what I wanted. And I had to sit there and wrestle with that. It's called work. I sat in that bed and I said to myself, I have to be responsible. Sirius pays me money. I'm not a free spirit. I got to make a living. This is what I go through every night. You know, I had to tear myself away from my daughter. She was in the middle of something that I was watching. And I had to do it because I had to get to work. I had to explain to her, Daddy has to work. It's number one. I got to do it. All right. Thank you. Don't be late. You're causing a problem at work. Don't be late. Thank you. Don't be late. Simple. If this had been the first time you were late, it wouldn't even be an issue. All right. You had a problem. We get it. If Evan is late tomorrow, I understand. The guy's here on time every day. Same with JD. You're just a problem, and you want to work in the studio, so I see you being late.
I get it. And
don't work in the studio.
I'm saying if it's happened like 3 or 4 times a year.
Right. I understand that. All right. Next time you're late, you understand. Gary read you the rules. Thank you. Please go right in the other room. I'm uncomfortable.
I can make the argument that you've been late every day since Howard told you last time, except for a week, because he said be here by 5:45. I can make that argument.
Well, I didn't. All right. Listen, we're done with this. Goodbye. We'll see you on Monday in the studio.
If you make it.
If you make it. Good luck. If you have to stay up all weekend to get here Monday, do it. That's my recommendation to you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to do with you. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me. I'm wasting time again. It's 7:18 now. The clock is ticking. Ay. All right. Are you leaving now?
Did you really think I was bad on the wrap-up show?
Oh, come on. Don't make jokes.
No, I'm not.
You're not on the wrap-up show anymore. You're banned from that for life. For life.
Do you really think I was bad on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're awful.
All right.
No. I never thought you were bad on it. I had no problem with you being on the... You know I had no problem with you being on there. I thought you were fine. I thought you added something to it. Otherwise, I would have thrown you right out of there. I listened to that wrap-up show. You think I'm going to put something shitty on? If you were ruining it, I'd get you off there. I told you I don't have a problem with your work. You're fucking up in the stupidest way you can fuck up. All right. We're done with it. Robin, he won't leave.
I know. This is what I notice about him, too.
Go. Seriously.
He doesn't have the ability to end your torture. He could care less how you feel.
No. I really have fun things to do this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you, Benji. All right, there he goes. He's going to write from another room. See how that goes.
Where do I do you know where I write from?
I think you're going in the intern bullpen.
All right.
Benji. How you?
Yeah, do you know where I'm supposed to go?
Straight in the back. Evan's going to show you where to go.
Put me in a vacuum cleaner. I can still do a show.
Yeah.
A vacuum cleaner.
Right there. And you're...
Not a vacuum. A vacuum cleaner.
No cams over there.
Stick me in there. I'll do a show. I can do a show from anywhere by myself. I don't
I know what you're saying, but I only have the ability to say this is what I have. I can't connect like that. I know it's not optimum, but that's what I can do on short notice. The answer is no. I can't put you in the green because I don't have the ability to do it.
I really won't be able to.
That's what you got. Seriously, I have no choice. This is what I have today. I'm not being a dick or anything. I can't fucking accommodate this. This is what we have set up for today.
But all
that's what we have. I swear to God, it's what I have. You can either work with it or not, because it's all I have. I can't put you anywhere else because I don't have the ability. I would accommodate you if I had a week to work on it, but I don't.
All right, Evan told me he could set it up easily anywhere.
Can we set it up easily anywhere, Evan? Evan, we can set this up easily anywhere?
Why does anyone? Here, no, here. Right. We only ran it right here.